Hello and welcome back to another Talk Tale video. In today's one, we're looking at the TMNT, the Archie Adventures, issue number 50, and oh boy, I can't believe we made it. I mean, like 50 issues on this series, I didn't think I would have the strength to do it with this one just because, well, the Archie series is never one which I've been overly too happy about, but I thought, give it another try. And I've been slowly enjoying the series more as it's gone on, and now that I've reached the halfway point, it's, yeah. I mean, I'd say that overall for that actual issue itself, it was decent enough, I want to say. I feel like it's a big, 50 issue landmark kind of issue. It doesn't have that kind of feeling towards it whatsoever. The story isn't really there. I mean, there are some decent stuff in this one, such as Donnie become like a god kind of character, and there's like a war that sort of happens. But, I mean, other than that, there's barely anything that really happens in this issue, so this one is going to be a struggle to talk about, so yeah. Okay, so on the stuff on the outside, so we do get to see the turtles, the Nova Posse, they're still in the Mazul's base, and that's when everything's going a little bit wrong, so they decide to retreat back to their ship. However, this is when things get a little bit more dangerous, just because the ship which they went back onto is one which looks exactly like all the enemies. And so they have no other option to actually try to retreat back to Stump World. However, there's one big problem, because during their escape attempt, the panel or the cables or something along those kind of lines that was used to communicate with Stump World was destroyed. So they have no way of communicating with them. And I mean, other than that, that's pretty much it for the main bit. I mean, there is a little bit at the end, which we'll be talking about in just a second, but it sort of, involves Donnie's Sunrough bit. So, yeah, okay, let's talk about the Donnie's Sunrough bit. So, some of this stuff I was looking forward to, seeing Donnie just being all god, touching his turnstone and seeing literally everything, atoms, molecules, people, this, that, and everything else in between. I mean, I say for Donnie kind of thing, this works a bit too well for Donnie. I don't think he should have this god complex too often, because yeah, I don't think it works too well for him, but at the same time, with him being god, it works a little bit too well, which I think is a little bit scary. But the only problem with all this is that the aliens and these Sons of Silent aliens, they've basically been using Donnie to more or less be like a, I want to say like a key to close the black hole, and want to use him as a way to close the black hole. But at the same time, if he does that, he'll be trapped in this world forever. So that's a little bit unfortunate. And this is starting to affect everything. And we do get to see Sunrough. He tries to intervene, but Donnie just pushes him away. But Sunrough goes in again. He actually does get the turnstone and pushes Donnie away. And this time is a bit more permanent, because he sends him all the way back into the battlefield with the other turtles. And that's when we do get to see Sunrough. He just closes the black hole on himself and he's trapped within this world, or wherever this place is. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this issue, really. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of stuff which I should be talking about for this one, but at the same time, there's hardly anything I've really talk about here. I mean, I wish there was a lot more I could talk about, but there's hardly anything. And yeah, I mean, as much as I love this, or I wouldn't say love this issue, as much as I like this issue, this just felt like it felt like it was something a little bigger, because I remember reading this issue, I felt like he had it was a double page, not a double page, but a double issue kind of thing, so it was 40 pages long, not 25 pages, but I was mistaken there. But some of the stuff in this one, I feel like it's a decent story. I just feel like the only downside to this whole story arc is just the stuff with the other turtles and Ninjara, because even though they were going off to fight Mazul and all this stuff and the Nova Posse and all that kind of stuff, it just feels like that bit was just pushed in there and forced in there for no real reason, and it didn't really give us anything really new or interesting other than just turtles just being there and being part of a war and Nova Posse and just giving them something to do while Donnie does his thing. I felt like there was a lot of stuff they could have done with these characters and the whole story just overall, but it just felt like, all the stuff with Donnie and Sunrough was the more interesting aspects of the story arc, but yet they want to try and focus some stuff on the other turtles, and yet it went nowhere, which is just so annoying, because why? And then like even Mazul, like even after like finding out that the black hole's collapsing, he's like, oh yeah, you know what, I'll just call defeat. You know what, I've lost. He doesn't fight back. I mean, he has a whole army. He's the one who was collecting alien worlds and trying to use them to build up an empire. He doesn't think to use them. He's just gonna stand there and just be like, yeah, I quit. I mean, come on, really. There's a lot of stuff where they could have done a lot of decent stuff here. I know just go on to say that like he wants to go on to like defeat the Noah Posse again, but from what I can remember, they don't ever do that. So I feel like that was a wasted page there when they could have used it to do something a little bit more interesting. Just literally anything would have been a lot better, but no, we got this. Just why? I think that's the only question I've really got to say about this whole story arc now. I mean, it would have been cool to see a lot more of the alien guys, but no, I think they're gone or dead or who knows what else, but we're not coming back, thank God for that. It's just, it's annoying. There's a lot of decent stuff in this issue, but yet they just don't fulfill on that expectations and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I feel like there's hardly anything else to really talk about for this issue. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below what you think about this issue. Do you like it? Do you not? And yeah, that's it for today, guys. Even please share, subscribe, and all that stuff. Goodbye, yo, bye.